Good morning. I'm looking at the lighting this morning and it's really a dull morning. I woke up to some rain, gentle, like it was really quite a soft pitter patter, but it was rain. And I'm looking out the window here now and it is still the grey clouds and it has had that rain. Hearing the birds though, it's beautiful listening to the birds. I love seeing them and hearing them. Now we're here for our general Lenormand card spread reading. I have them ready laid out. This morning I'm using the Rana George Lenormand because, happy Saturday there from Rena. Wonderful to see you here so quickly. It smells like rain there, so you actually haven't had some rain. Look, what we've had isn't heavy. It's been a very nice, light, gentle rain. Now, I'm going to switch it over to the cards. Do turn on your intuitive senses. Have that beautiful intuition start to kick in as we read these cards together. Here we go. There's the Rana George. That's the box that it comes in. Beautiful box. And the artwork's by Celia. Callie or French. I am actually going to hold that up so that it's there. Can you see that? Callie L. French. Sometimes it does focus in properly, other times it doesn't. It's a very interesting phenomenon. Why they don't keep the focus, I don't know. Oh, look, I might just put that there. Do I put that there? Yeah. There we go. That was just the photo moment from a thumbnail on YouTube. So I'll do that around this time. The Rana George is a very nice little deck. I'm just going to move it a bit further because I need the eye separation for this part. We've got the book there. It does look a little far away, isn't it? So that you're not getting as much detail as we could. But we've got the book card there in the workspace. We've got, no, it's not. That's the letter. This one's the letter card in the workspace. Here we've got the book. I knew that I had the letter in the book. So letter in the workspace, book in the home space. Oh, my goodness. Remind me later. I've just had an eCam notification. I am using eCam as a virtual camera into my B.live. So there's the book in the home space. We have the rider as our unexpected card this morning. We've got the birds in your role. And what we have in the centre, this is actually, I called it the bazaar last night because that's what it feels like. It's one of those bazaars, but it's the marketplace. So you can see the different things there. That's in the outcome, okay? So what we've got, I'm going to pull it up as the card closer to our camera as I do each card this morning. So what we've got, so that you've got a chance to see it in a bit more detail, if I'm hoping that the camera will actually work into being, no, see, it's not bringing that balance in either. Let me have a look. Not going to. Is it? No, look, it's a bit of a bummer. Look, one day I'll actually research how to get a better quality camera. Like what's going to be a better quality camera. Yeah, I'll just have to leave it, I think. Yeah, I will. Anyway, we have got as well, we've got Rena. Yeah, the birds are here again in that deck. You're quite right. And is it in the same space? Oh, look, last night was different, but through the morning, yes, we did. Good morning to you, Kat. How are you? And it's either good morning, Caitlin or Sarah. I'm not sure. You're in the group, I think. Facebook's a funny thing, isn't it? It has different rules for different parts of it. I find that a bit weird. And we've got Keita Jade over on the B.live. Good morning. Lovely. Hopeful day. Oh, God. See, it's just early in the morning, isn't it? Good morning, lovely. Hope your day is filled with love and light. Thank you, Keita. And we have Carol, and we also have Sharon. Good morning. Had strong wind, then light rain, but still and dry, but grey here. Yeah. I did have that bit of a gust of wind happening as well. Then it rained gently, and now it's actually almost quiet. So here we are with the letter in our workspace. So it's about communication again, and I'm actually feeling in this instance that it's towards the end of being contracts being written or something like that. It feels a little more formal and legal. So in your workplace space, just I'm feeling also to make sure, dot the I's and cross the T's. So in whatever you're writing, it could be just that you're writing a piece of material for your website or something, and you need to actually proofread it, is what I'm feeling. So it's that attention to the detail and making sure you've got the I's dotted and the T's crossed. So in whatever that means for you, do make sure that whatever written form, and that can be in your emails as well, that type of thing. It's not just a handwritten letter to somebody or received from someone. Do still make sure that you've got that detail taken care of. I love that little bit of the red curtain behind this one because that gives a more physical, practical nature to what the letter or the writing's about, okay? It's on a gorgeous desk too. We're moving over now into the book that's in our home space. So that gives a more relaxed feeling around either writing a journal for yourself or reading a book for leisure. It actually feels relaxed. It feels more into the pleasure side. If you can see that reading this table type of thing, from what I understand, it's possibly, and I haven't read any of the guidebooks, it reminds me of the book stand type when you're reading, to hold your book so that it holds the book open. You don't have to actually hold the pages, and there's probably some form of clip that'll hold one side open, on this other side. It's very beautiful and ornate in what this picture is. I'll just see if it will focus up there, if you can see it. You get the gist of it a bit better from the detail there. Can you see that? And the clip that closes the book, that's why it gives an impression of a journal as well. Something that's, in my younger days, it was called Dear Diary, and you had the little key that locked your personal Dear Diary book. So it does bring back some of those memories of what is your personal, your deepest feelings and writings in this one. So I think it's actually taking care of for us, our community, the way that we are expressing ourselves in that more formal workspace place, in that, that the I's and T's pretty much, but here in our home space, that it's covering how we're communicating, how we're expressing ourselves in that more personal, deeper level. So we're going to be in the written word today, in whatever way, form or another. And we've got the writer actually coming in and popping in as that unexpected element today. So do take note if there's some form of message that you're actually receiving. G'day, Holly. How are you? Oh, I like your icon there, your avatar, sorry. So take note of those little messages that pop in, just like I noticed Holly's comment there that I hadn't seen already and popped it in. You're going to have that type of a little message popping in through your day. Just have that openness to receiving and awareness that what you are having, when that does pop in, that's what it means, that it's, I'm being given a message from, and it's, I do accept that it's actually our spirit guides. We do have guidance with us, or our angelics, our angels who travel with us. What way you receive, I know you'll understand it in the best way that you can. So do have that awareness open for these messages. Sometimes they happen in ones, twos, threes. Three is the number that I seem to be receiving throughout all of my life. I was born on the third, and the three. When you look at numerology, you'll understand that too. That's why these numbers on the cards themselves actually have some meaning. But because of the time that we take this morning, I don't want to delve into those. And I'm not an expert in numerology. I love the cards. I just listen to what my intuition or my psychic senses are telling me. Okay, it is that growth and strengthening our own muscles, really, our own psychic muscles, our own intuitive muscles, to being aware of those messages. Just start to learn what triggers they are, that you know that, oh, that's meant for me. That's my message. Yeah. Excuse me. I had a sneeze, and I just realised my camera's a wee bit low on that one. Whoopsie. Oh, the things we noticed late, like last night. Didn't know my screen had frozen when it did, and missed, well, probably 10, 15 minutes of the show. Can't do anything about that now. And this is where the communication is, being aware of what is going on around us all the time in the chatter. We've got here the birds, and that's in our role, our space. And good morning to you, Leanne. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you for that. It just popped in, it's like sneezes do. So the beautiful blessings of communication. We've got 3 methods of communication here. Well, 4 really, if we look at the writer brings a message. So yeah, that just clicked, didn't it? Aha moment. Here we've got the 4 different methods of communication. It's the more formal, it's the more at ease of reading. It's being open to what messages we receive and also how we speak. Because the birds really is about our spoken communication, like I'm talking with you too right now. It's giving its variety and breadth and depth in how we use our tone, how we actually do put out the words that we are speaking, what our intention is. In this one, are they arguing, or is there a discussion? Is there a dominant? Is there a submissive? Is there all sorts of things happening in this that we can be open to seeing or feeling? Because even in the words, there is energy expressed and shared because of the different tonalities, or because of the different volumes and the different ways that we speak, all of that type of stuff. It is actually being conscious of how that energy is being sent out, because I could just do a monotone and speed that is the same in how I'm talking, and you get bored shitless straight away. Well, I do. It's hard to actually talk that way because it's not me. But it's having that awareness around how we are. I'm really feeling the strength of our communication and how we're passing on our messages. What are we passing on? What are we sharing? Is it on the same level with another, or are we trying to be dominating over them? What I'm feeling is this one here on the branch is trying to, almost like a parent scolding a child. That's what I'm feeling as I'm seeing that. But and the little cringe and the rest. Be aware of how we're actually talking to other people, and share our energies on an equal level. Have that message being, so that it's an eye to eye, almost like me looking into the camera and speaking with you, like we are just sitting across from one another and chatting. Is that what your intent is, and what you're needing to actually be doing today is sitting across from someone and having your talking, your chat, your discussion, where you can actually be on that same level and not have that the balance out of whack, I suppose is what I'm actually saying. So, good morning, Sarah. How are you? Oh, look, there's nothing wrong with sleeping in, I tell you. I got up at 6:30 and saw the clock, because I don't have a clock or anything like that in my bedroom. I needed to get up. I had a drink of water, saw the clock and thought, nah, going back to bed. So I did. Nothing wrong with that. And I didn't sleep in. I lay in. But, gee, it was nice just to relax, laying with the dogs, hearing them in the background, hearing the birds, the whole lot of what is relaxing and zenning out in your own space. And that is a form of being able to communicate with self too. It's not having to meditate. It's not having to put yourself in a different place and space consciously. It's just allowing and letting the body relax and all of that. It's just so blissful, isn't it? And Leanne, not always what you say, but how you say it. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. And it's too understanding that what you're sending out is being understood by who's receiving it. It's why, any communication, it is a two-way. We're not up here and down, all of that. It's that talking together and expressing ourselves in ways that, this one understands this one and this one understands, Yeah, exactly. What we have as our outcome this morning is this marketplace. Now, because this is one of the 4 extra cards that's in Rana George's deck, I did need to actually read what her intention was with the meaning of this card. So I'll bring up the card to see if you can see the detail, because what is mentioned, and you see, you just can't see it very well, but there is, and I'm going to lean out of my little circle picture up there to see it more clearly. So there is a fabric maker. No, I can't see it from here. Hang on. No, I need new glasses. I know I need my eyes checked again. There's a butcher, a baker, a dressmaker, a clay pot maker, and there's the plethora. It's absolutely what you need to purchase, what you need for how you live is being created and exchanged, made. It's the making, the manufacture, it's the interaction, it's the selling, buying, all sorts. That's what the marketplace is. It's a joining together of all the needs that are there that we need in our living. Our daily life can be supplied in this space and place at this marketplace. So there is a seamstress up the top. You can see the little labels that are above each of these shop fronts and the clay pots. I can't read them because they're actually in an Arabic type lettering. But it's the intention of the card is for that marketplace. It's your workplace. You're either selling or you're buying, but it's with that purpose of continuing onward with what you do in your life, your work. And it's not really even the work. It's just living a life and enjoying that, because we can meet in this one place and have everything available is what that outcome is bringing forward in this particular card. So what I'm going to suggest in this in this 5-card layout is communication today is really the mark, the point, the whole sharing with us, sharing with each other. Here we've got the letter, the book, messages with the writer, talking, speaking, chatting with each other. It's all forms of communication that are possible here, and the outcome being that meeting it together in what is like a marketplace. We can choose what is our best method that we're going to need to use throughout our day-to-day. We've got the whole lot here, and it's gathered together in this little bazaar, this marketplace, and we can actually make it what we want and what needs to be part of our intention for our day today. So I'm just going to shift this around back to that one. So as you're moving through your day-to-day, think and feel into what actually is your intention for your day. What are you moving into as you're stepping out into public places and spaces, or as you're just moving around your own home? Because, well, like me, I work from home. Am I going to work all day, or am I going to actually enjoy that book that's sitting there? I'll be having a balance of both, because I do have some work to do, but then I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. And with a book, I've got several I'd love to read, continue reading, and all of that. So thank you for being here with me this morning again as a reading for you. It's for all of us. Take what you need from that reading. See where your eye goes to with each of those cards. I'm not seeing anything that's separate from that, but I love that marketplace card right in the center because it is the gathering of the all and all that we need. And mostly what we've got that we need is actually within us. So keep being the best that you can be. I'll be back here again tomorrow morning, hopefully at the 8 o'clock. I've got it scheduled for that. So we'll see you then. Namaste till then.